Everybody, I'm gonna be starting a new little short series here. So I haven't put up any videos for a while, mostly just been busy with the store. For those of you that don't know me, a lot of you already know I have a game store called Little Big Wars in Fargo, North Dakota. Been putting a lot more time into that lately, and I've been playing more, but haven't been putting up videos. I have been recording stuff so I can put it up. I've also went down the advanced squad leader rabbit hole, which I read some stuff online about this. I guess there's advanced squad leader scenarios using this map. I'm not interested in that, but got me thinking about an oldie but a goodie here on this. So I'm going to go ahead and do some short videos just on a playthrough. So I'll get right into it. What I thought I'd do is probably after each move and each fire action that I would probably go ahead and do a short video, because I got a new phone and it has a pause feature on the recording, which I've always wondered why they didn't have that, but apparently you had to have a nicer phone than I had. So I can actually record for a little bit, pause, and then unpause and pick up where I left off. I don't have to edit the videos and splice them all together, which isn't a big deal, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway, I'm just going to do some little, basically after each move. So we'll just jump right into it here. So this is a game, came out in 1985. Love this game. I'm going to play with all the advanced rules. So you can see we got Brigadier, and I don't think there's any divisional. There might be divisional leaders. I'm not sure. Never played with all the advanced rules. Just a few notes here. If you notice, some of the pieces are a little bit different colored. It's because I had lost some pieces to this. So I found the scannable pieces online, and so I scanned a few that were missing. There's some artillery over here, and I had a couple leaders. So my box is pretty beat up, so I actually just put in an offer on eBay for one for like 22 bucks. And I'd like to get those pieces and replace them. And then also from my younger days and not really giving a rip very much, there's a big old stain of something on there, probably some kind of orange pop. And then the box is pretty beat up, and even this right here is just the cover because it tore off, and so it's in pretty rough shape. I thought I'd use this as a handheld as well, because I do have this tripod here, but it doesn't give a very high up view to see enough. So once in a while I'll give you kind of an overall shot, and I'll try to keep it fairly steady, but for the most part the action's going to be up here in Devil's Den, where we got the Confederates coming up. So the interesting part here is it's almost easier for me to read some of the labels with the phone, because as my eyes have gotten older, it's a little harder to read. But anyway, just showing you here, you can see we've got the 44th Alabama and the 15th Alabama, and trying to use all the advanced rules. So the 15th Alabama, double time, they want to clear out these sharpshooters here in these trees here. So they moved up there. They're supported by the 4th Alabama, the 48th Alabama, and the 47th Alabama are kind of mixed in the middle there, and they are supporting the 4th Alabama. So this is the first turn. There's been no fire yet, so I'll go ahead and do defensive fire, and then I'll do offensive fire, I think, is after that, and then I'll probably come back and report any casualties we had. We got our ammo. I showed you that already. That's got the ugly stain on it, and I got the two different charts here. So I'll go ahead. I'm not going to do a playthrough on it. If people are interested in how to do a turn, let me know, and I could probably look at doing a turn. Maybe like after this series or something, I could do a turn with just how to play it. But it's not a really complex game as far as a lot of the stuff that's out there now, but it's pretty good. So anyway, I'll go ahead and do the fire, but you can see where the Confederates are attacking. This is, I think this is Law's Brigade. Yep. Brigadier General Law. So this is Law's Brigade, and then coming up here in this reinforcement area that says 2s on it, we're going to see, I think that's Hood's Texas Brigade. So we'll see how, let's see, let's double check. Yeah, it's Robertson, because Hood, I think at this time was the divisional commander assigned to attack. So history is a little rusty. I've been doing a lot on World War II and not so much on the Civil War. Anyways, sorry if the camera's jerky. I guess I wasn't paying too much attention to that, so I'll try to watch that for the next few videos. But when we come back, I'm going to try to do like little 2 to 3 minute blurbs and tie them together and then just put them up so people can kind of look at them on a regular basis as I do them. I want to try to play through all 20 turns of this. Finishing is not my forte. I'm really good at starting stuff up and then putting it on hold because I get interested in something else, but I'm going to work on that too. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back shortly with the combat. Okay, I'm back for the fire phase. So one quick note on my phone: if I pause it and my phone shuts down, then I have to make a separate video anyway. So anyway, let's take a look. So the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters got into most of the action. We had the 4th Maine up here that did some firing, and also the 124th New York with the 4th New York Battery. We also had the off-board artillery. There's another one right up there for the Confederates. They did some shooting. So the funny thing is, I thought we were going to see some massive stuff here, but both of the defensive firing of the 15th Alabama and the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters, both of them rolled super high and nothing happened at all. Oddly enough, though, there was a lot of sniping down here. This unit here of the 15th Alabama, trying to record and point at the same time is interesting. They took some casualties, but they also inflicted some casualties on the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters. They only took 1, but they only had 2 strengths. That doesn't do much good. The 44th Alabama took a little bit of a beating. They had 3 units which lost some strength. I think each strength point's about 15. So I want to say the Confederates lost about 60 casualties to wounded, stragglers, and killed. I would imagine those are all lumped in there, people helping the wounded back and all that stuff. They weren't obviously all killed. Other than that, the Confederate firing wasn't that great. They did the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooter here took a loss. Up here, this 2nd U.S. Sharpshooter unit under here took a disorder, so they'll have to try to shake that off. Oops, put the guy in there sideways. But the Confederates did have some pretty good success up here with their off-board batteries. They focused. You can only fire the same battery at the same hex. So they had fired here at Colonel Ellis and his 124th New York. They dropped some shells over here, and they knocked out a Union guy here. 15 strength points for the guys here. There was a miss over here, I believe, or it was here, didn't matter, it missed. But the Rowan battery, which was focused on here, scattered a couple here and got a direct hit here. So they took out one of the guns, and 15 of the crew are wounded or killed. And then here they took out, and Colonel Ellis just about got killed and rolled a 3. A 2, you're killed. And on a 4 or 5, you'd be wounded with a 1 result. They rolled a 3, so right in between those. So we'll just say his horse got shot out from under him. And so what we're going to do next is I'll do the Union movement phase, and then I'll come back and show you what they did for movement, and then we'll do another firing phase, and that'll be the end of the first turn. So hope you enjoy the videos. If you got any comments, make sure and put them below, and please make sure and like and subscribe if you like it. And if you don't like it, let me know why you don't like it. So, and this is something new I'm doing with the freehand of the phone. I usually have Vassal or a tripod, but I can't get up high enough with the tripod. I want you to be able to see what's going on. So, all right, thanks for watching. Okay, here we are. This is pretty much the end of turn 1. We got some sharpshooters that are disordered, but not much going on other than that for casualties this turn. The Confederate artillery was abysmal this turn. That didn't do anything. Up here, the Union on their movement has kind of moved down and swung in to start getting on that stone wall there. They know there's Confederates to the west of them, but they're ways off, so they're going to utilize that time to add some fire before probably falling back. The Union this turn on their artillery decided the firing at the dudes on the ground wasn't doing much, so they did some counter battery, and they hit the first Rowan section and knocked that out. 1 gun on that. And then I left the marker off, so we already got our first ineffective unit right here. So he's ineffective. He made his morale check, but the 44th Alabama is already starting to take some casualties. Again, somehow I think I hit pause. Again, here we had both guys point blank range, and all they did was disorder each other. So, and they even did a volley fire. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll to see if they'd be out of ammunition. Nope, I got a 4. So 1 or 2, they'd be low on ammo. So, yeah, pretty pathetic. Those guys are point blank range. Now we're going to move on to turn 2. So I'll move the marker up here to turn 2. So we're going to get the Texas Brigade coming on. And then the Confederates are going to be able to push here into these woods, and the sharpshooters aren't going to like that. You know, I debated, should I start running with them sharpshooters, because I'm probably giving up a lot of victory points if those poor dudes get into hand-to-hand. And, yeah, so we're going to see if that was a bad choice. They probably should have turned around and started heading up that hill and did kind of a fighting withdrawal, because they're going to probably get overwhelmed with melee here pretty soon. So we'll probably find out how melee works. But anyway, I'll post up this turn, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.